This is Skull Robot Change Robo. This is another obscure, weird third-party transforming robot. This comes from the Magic Robo line, also known as Change Robo. They are hard to find. They're often yellowed or damaged. They have little pullback motors that, and this one doesn't work well, but listen to the sound. It kind of sounds like a screaming skull or something. It's just so strange and unusual, and the box is delightful, and I'll show you some of those. I'll put those images on this review so you can see kind of the boxes. They're astoundingly gorgeous. Don't look a whole lot like the robot and are completely implausible, but you can take a look. I don't know if you can see inside. You can kind of see the coloring inside. There's a weird chrome band here. They're made by Maruka, M-A-R-U-K-A. Very obscure little cheap toy company. Not Mark, even though the packaging and stuff are very similar to Mark. They're not Mark, they're Maruka. So we're gonna open this up and show you how it transforms. I will tell you this, these are fragile. If I break it, I'm gonna cry. It's a very brittle plastic, and these yellow easily. So you have a little, you can, open the mouth a little bit if you want. You can open these from the side. And then these, I'm going to do this off camera so you don't have hard. All right, here he is. I had made a mistake. I forgot that it wasn't an up, it was a twist. So these pieces here kind of come out and then the head pops up. And this is Skull Robot. He is kind of like ugly, right? And the pushback action is still supposed to work in this mode. There is a spring-loaded head. There's also this kind of mystery panel. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it does. It's not in the instructions. It's probably not anything. Maybe a release of some kind? A lock? No, that's not it. I don't know what it does. But these were, again, they're a little ugly, cheap, but it's a skull transformer. All these arms come down, my bad. I mean, why not, right? I like the skull mode a little better than the robot mode. It is, very much feels like a cheap plastic knockoff robot from the 80s, which is exactly what these were. And they are getting increasingly hard to find. The Frankenstein and King Kong ones are getting much harder to find. They're weird and unloved, but because not a lot of people collect them, when they do show up and they're in good shape, people lose their minds and prices tend to go a little high. I myself only have 2 of the line. There are 4, but on the site we covered all 4. So collectively, the CollectionDX staff at one point had all 4 of them, but right now we just have, I have the 2. And look at the sticker detail. There's like these tank treads. There's the number 3 denoting its place in the lineup, I guess, right? And then it says here, Killer X. But like nowhere on the box is it called Killer X, right? So I don't know, is that like its other name, like I just don't know. And there's a lot of different weird things here. There's 4 of these in the Skull Robot line, but when you look up the box, you'll see it's it's M09 in the Change Robo line. So does that mean that's part of a larger line with more entries? These are just mysteries that are still begging to be resolved, right? So yeah, another weirdo, stupid thing that you probably either haven't seen or maybe you haven't heard of or haven't seen in person. Again, I love its weirdness. It's just so odd. This is how we put it back now that I understand it. And this, like, you think that these wouldn't go, but they do go. You just gotta kind of do them at the same time, I guess. There we go. So So a little nerve-wracking, a little harrowing. And then there you go. So have you ever seen these? Do you know what these, do you have any of them? Let me know in the comments. I might, if you want to see Dracula, I can show you that one, but that's the only other one that I have. Just more interesting toy weirdness for you. Josh from CollectionDX. See you next time.